Hello, my super kids. You're welcome to CRS class. You will be learning about how God cares for us. God cares for us in so many ways. That's because He loves us so much. He makes sure nothing bad happens to us. He provides all that we need. Some persons in the Bible God took care of are Daniel. Daniel is a man of prayer. He prays to God 3 times daily. King Darius gave an order that no one should pray to any other god or worship any other god except their gods. But Daniel trusted in God and refused to obey the order of the king, and he continued praying to his God. Some men went to the king and reported to the king that Daniel is going against his order. Then the king sent for Daniel, and because he cannot change his order, he made a command that Daniel should be thrown into the den of lions. Daniel was tied and he was thrown into the lion's den. But God took care of Daniel and sent his angels to shut the mouth of the lions. Daniel was in the lion's den still praying to God, and the lions became the friends of Daniel. Daniel was not hurt. Not a single hurt was on the body of Daniel. Then the king came quickly on the following day and called out for Daniel. King Darius was glad that Daniel was not hurt by the lions. He said, "You serve a living God, and your God has saved you from the mouth of the lions." Then the king quickly gave an order that those persons who said bad things about Daniel should be thrown into the lion's den. And they were thrown into the lion's den, together with their wives and their children, and the lions ate them all. God also took care of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. King Nebuchadnezzar gave an order that at the sound of the trumpets, the flutes, the pipes, and other musical instruments, everyone should bow down to the golden image he has set up. He ordered that everyone should worship his gods and no other god. But the 3 Hebrew children, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, at the time they heard the sound, they refused to bow down. Every other person bowed down to worship his gods. And then the king sent for Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and he questioned them. "Is it true you refuse to bow down to my gods?" And then they told the king, "We don't need to answer you in this matter anymore." The king was furious, and he commanded them to be thrown into a blazing furnace. He also commanded that the furnace be heated 7 times hotter than usual. And the 3 Hebrew children were tied and thrown into the furnace by his strongest soldiers. But God took care of them and sent his angels to join them in the fire, and the fire could not hurt them. And when the king saw that there were 4 men in the fire instead of the 3 persons he threw into the fire, he was amazed. Then he ordered that the 3 Hebrew children be called out of the fire. Then his soldiers called out the 3 Hebrew children, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, out from the fire. Hope you had fun learning, kids. I'll see you in my next lesson. I love you. Bye.